Respected sadhakas, welcome. Let us salute our entire Guru Parampara and Rishi Parampara and Muni Parampara and Devata Parampara to bless us with all sadhanas. Hmm. Today is our Puja Gurudev's 30th Aradhana. So let us first remember Puja Gurudev before we do any of our study sadhanas to invoke his grace in our every moment life's sadhana. Let's chant Gurudev's Chinmayashtakam and then do his Ashtotram in our heart and just to pray silently to be with us so that our study sadhana becomes complete in this very life, very soon, very moment. ॐ चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. ॐ श्रीचिन्मयानन्द सरस्वती सद्गुरवे नमः. ध्यायामि आवाहयामि आसनपाद्यर्घ्याचमनीय शुद्धोदक क्षीरोदक पञ्चामृत स्नानाभिषेकान् समर्पयामि. वस्त्रयुग्मं दिव्यपरिमलगन्धान् भस्मरक्षां हरिद्रा कुङ्कुम अक्षतान् आभरणान् अलङ्कारान् समर्पयामि. ॐ अजाय नमः. ॐ अव्ययाय नमः. ॐ अविनाशिने नमः. ॐ अचिन्त्याय नमः. ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः. ॐ अद्वितीयाय नमः. ॐ अनिकेताय नमः. ॐ अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः. ॐ अन्तःसाक्षिणे नमः. ॐ अन्तर्यामिने नमः. ॐ आनन्दाय नमः. ॐ आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः. ॐ आङ्ग्लभाषाविदुत्तमाय नमः. ॐ ईश्वराय नमः. ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः. ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः. ॐ एकस्मै नमः. ॐ ओङ्कारविदे नमः. ॐ करुणासागराय नमः. ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः. ॐ कालातीताय नमः. ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः. ॐ कृतात्मने नमः. ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः. ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः. ॐ गुरवे नमः. ॐ गुणातीताय नमः. ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः. ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः. ॐ छिन्नसंशयाय नमः. ॐ जगदात्मने नमः. ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः. ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः. ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः. ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः. ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः. ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः. ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः. ॐ तपस्विने नमः. ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः. ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः. ॐ तेजस्विने नमः. ॐ देहातीताय नमः. ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः. ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः. ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः. ॐ धीमते नमः. ॐ धीराय नमः. ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः. ओम नारायणाय नमः, ओम निजानंदाय नमः, ओम निरपेक्षाय नमः, ओम निस्पृहाय नमः, ओम निरुपमाय नमः, ओम निर्विकल्पाय नमः, ओम नित्याय नमः, ओम परमाय नमः, ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः, ओम पावनाय नमः, ओम पावकाय नमः, ओम पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः, ओम प्रसन्नात्मने नमः, ओम फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः, ओम बहुभक्ताय नमः, ओम बन्धमोचकाय नमः, ओम ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः, ओम ब्रह्मपराय नमः, ओम भयनाशनाय नमः, ओम भारतगौरवाय नमः, ओम भूम्ने नमः, ओम महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः, ओम महर्षये नमः, ओम मधुरस्वभावाय नमः, ओम मनोहराय नमः, ओम महात्मने नमः, ओम मेधाविने नमः, ओम यतात्मने नमः, ओम यज्ञकृते नमः, ओम लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः, ओम वाङ्मिने नमः, ओम विभवे नमः, ओम विनोदप्रियाय नमः, ओम विनयशीलाय नमः, ओम वीतरागाय नमः, ओम वेदान्तवेद्याय नमः, ओम शान्ताय नमः, ओम शान्तिप्रदाय नमः, ओम शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः, ओम शुद्धसत्त्वाय नमः, ओम श्रुतिपारगाय नमः, ओम श्रोत्रियाय नमः, ओम सन्यासिने नमः, ओम समबुद्धये नमः, ओम सच्चिदानन्दाय नमः, ओम सर्वहितचिन्तकाय नमः, ओम सत्यसङ्कल्पाय नमः, ओम सन्तुष्टाय नमः, ओम साधवे नमः, ओम सुमनसे नमः, ओम सुहृदे नमः, ओम स्वयं ज्योतिषे नमः, ओम स्थितप्रज्ञाय नमः, ओम क्षमाशीलाय नमः, ओम ज्ञानमूर्तये नमः, ओम ज्ञानयोगिने नमः, ओम ज्ञानतृप्ताय नमः, ओम नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वरूपाय नमः, ओम नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वरूपाय नमः, ओम नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वरूपाय नमः, ओम श्री चिन्मयानंद सरस्वती सद्गुरवे नमः. In the mind only, just offer dhupam, deepam, naivedyam to Puja Gurudev, tambulam, mangala nirajanam. Om na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam, nema vidyuto bhanti kutoyam agnihi, tameva bhantamanubhati sarvam, tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. ओम मंगलं गुरुदेवाय महनीय गुणात्मने सर्वलोक शरण्याय साधुरूपाय मंगलम् ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे स्थित प्रज्ञाय धीमहि तन्नः चिन्मय प्रचोदयात्. Just to do the Atma Pradakshina, salutations at the feet of Puja Gurudev, offering ourselves to him totally so that he functions through us, both in giving us Bhakti Jnanam, Moksham, as well as functioning through us, using us for his work, making us his fit instrument. We will chant Chinmaya Ashtakam at the end of the class. Let us do our everyday's Veda Mantrocharanam. Today's day, Puja Gurudev's day, no day without taking his name or chanting mantras for him. Brahmananda Mimamsa is the thing which we have to chant today. Om Bhishasmadvata Pavate Bhishodeti Suryaha Bhishasmadagnischendrascha Mrutyurdhavati Panchama iti Saishanandasya Mimagamsa Bhavati Yuva Syat Sadhu Yuvadhyayakaha Ashishto Drudhishto Balishtaha Tasyayam Prithvi Sarva वित्तस्य पूर्णा स्यात् स एको मानुष आनन्दः तेषतं मानुष आनन्दाः स एको मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ते शतं मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एको देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ते शतं देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एकः पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दाः स एक आजानजानां देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमाजानजानां देवानामानन्दाः स एकः देवानामानन्दः ये कर्मणा देवानपि यन्ते श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं कर्म देवानामानन्दाः स एको देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं देवानामानन्दाः स एक इन्द्रस्यानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमिन्द्रस्यानन्दाः स एको बृहस्पतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं बृहस्पतेरानन्दाः स एकः प्रजापतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं प्रजापतेरानन्दाः स एको ब्रह्मण आनन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवंवित् अस्माल्लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं प्राणमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं मनोमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतमानन्दमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति तदप्येष श्लोको भवति यतो वाचो निवर्तन्ते अप्राप्य मनसा सह आनन्दं ब्रह्मणो विद्वान् न बिभेति कुतश्च नेति एतगं भवामनतवति किमहं साधुना करवं किमहं पापमकरवमिति स य एवं विद्वानेते आत्मानग् स्पृणुते उवेहि वैष एते आत्मानग् स्पृणुते य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषद ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 Paranam is over. Now, like every day, let us do our chantings. Om. 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानगणः प्रत्यगर्तः ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि ॐ नारायणं पद्मभवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमतास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमतास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ददमानतोऽस्मि ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः आब्रह्मलोकादाशेषात् आलोकालोकपर्वतात् ये वसन्ति द्विजा देवाः तेभ्यो नित्यं नमो नमः ॐ ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विसरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ओम ब्रह्मानंदं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायने आग्निवल्क्याद्य शंकरादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मयानंद सरस्वती सद्गुरवे नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातो अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां साधनानां योगानां समस्त गुरु शिष्य परंपरायाः देवता परंपरायाः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगति प्राप्त्यर्थं विश्वशांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थं अस्मिन् कर्मणि ये निष्ठिताः तेषां सदा सर्वदा बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूल्यतानां प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थं श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यकांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः पारायणम् आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम यस्मात् जातं जगत् सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदन्धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः। येरिमे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरचयिनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते। ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावीत् तद्वक्तारमावीत् आवीन्माम् आवेद्वक्तारम्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। We have done the sixth Anuvaka. Let us chant it, just summarize it, go to seventh. From today, the 7, 8, 9, 10 are more practical for our spiritual sadhana, telling us what to start from the scratch onwards. Om Atashashtonuvakaha Om Anando Brahmeti Vyajanat Anandadhyeva Kalvimani Bhutani Jayante Anande Najata Nijivanti Anandam Prayante Visamvishanti Te सैषा भार्गवी वारुणी विद्या परमे व्योमन् प्रतिष्ठिता य एवं वेद प्रतिष्ठते अन्नवानन्नादो भवति महान् भवति प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसेन महान् कीर्त्या। ओम शांति शांति शांति। The three shlokas in the sixth Anuvaka were, the first one was, he finally, even having gone beyond the Vijnanamaya Kosha, knowing that it is not Brahman, when he further did his tapasya of inquiry of trying to see the Brahma Swarupa Lakshanas matching with her, he found that to be in the Ananda Brahma. Yato va imani bhutani jayante. Therefore, Anandam Brahmeti Vajanat. Proof is Anandadhi eva kalu imani bhutani jayante Anandena jatani jivante Anandam prayanti abhisamvishanti. So, the pure Ananda in us, for which only we are born, to gain which only we are doing everything, even to even leave body again, only to merge back into that Ananda Brahma only. Therefore, in this way, he has discovered that Ananda as the Brahma. Then, in this Bhagavan's Bhashya was so fantastic, where he says, in this way, not finding the Brahma Atma Lakshana in each of the koshas, having gone inside, Antaratamam, Anta Anupravishya, Antaratamam, Anandam Brahma, Vijnatvan, Bhrugu, Tapasa Eva Sadhanena. Only through the sadhana called as tamasya, the Bhrugu has reached to the innermost, the Ananda Brahma Sthiti. Okay, Tasmat, therefore, Brahma Vijignyasuna. Those who want to experience the Brahma Tattva, Bahya Abhyantakarana Samadhana, Bahya Antakarana Samadhana Lakshanam, Paramam Tabaha Sadhanam Anushteyam. Iti Prakaranartha. Therefore, the Bahya Antakarana Samadhana Rupi, the Paramatapasya being the sadhana, it should be done as Anushtana by those who want to establish in Brahma Anubhuti and get moksha. Opposite of it, not doing the Bahya Antakarana Samadhana is making these things functional so vigorously that they are the ones out of Maya, because of Maya, influenced by Vasanas, project the world. And in that projected world, we get lost. Please remember, in the Indriyas only the world is there. In the mind only the Indriyas are there. In the Avidya only the mind is there. And beyond Avidya is Paramatma. Those who want to experience Paramatma, inevitably we have to slowly do the Samadhan, Antakarana Samadhanam, both of Bahya and Antaha, or Bahi and Antakarana, Sukshma and Stula. If that is not done, the world alone is real. The subtlemost Brahman in the Vijnanamaya Guha as our own self, we cannot experience. As simple as that. As unambiguous, direct as that. As this much, no alternative, so it is. There is no alternative than this. Therefore, Paramam Tapaha Sadhanam Anushteyamiti Prakaranarthaha. So, why the whole story is for this reason. Then, next thing is very important. The second mantra, Saisha Bhargavi Varuni Vidya Parame Vyoman Pratishtita Ya Evam Veda Pratitishthati. Very conscious होकर सुनना. So, Sa Esha Bhargavi Varuni Vidya. This is what is that Paravidya, the Brahma Vidya, and Atma Vidya. Here we call it as Bhargavi Vidya because the Bhrugu has asked and received. Varuni Vidya, because the Varuna, when he was asked by his son disciple, completely thoroughly, the father Guru, the Varuna, gave it. They were Varuni Vidya. So, in that, how the transaction happened, how both of them were cordial to each other, all of that we have to remember as most necessary things in our life. Unless through various majorities we come to that level of tuning to the Guru thoroughly as a surrender, Guru given Upadesha doesn't enter into us. That's a huge important thing in life. Total faith, total surrender in every instruction of the Guru, given and not given or silently given. When you are tuned, then only the transfer of the knowledge, transformation of personality, and experiencing the transcendental can happen, not otherwise. The Bhrugu has done it, therefore he has got it. So, Sa Esha Bhargavi Varuni Vidya. Now, this Vidya, starting from where, taking us where? It started in trying to recognize the Brahman and Annamaya Kosha. Could not find. Prana could not. Mano could not. Vijnana could not. Ananda could not. Then where it was found? In the Vijnanamaya Kosha, uske piche Vijnana Guha mein. हृदय आकाश में this Brahman is found. Okay. As what is found as Ananda, as Advitiya. Ekameva Dvaiman Ananda. And where we went to search him for, we have tried to search him for as the Shuddha Chaitanya consciousness. Because we are we have followed these steps, that we are having the knowledge of the world. Knowledge of the world is in the buddhi or mana as vrittis. But to the knowledge, there is a knower. So we think we are the knowers now. But how this knowing is happening? In that inquiry, we dropped the knower, who is knower because of various faculties. Then that because of which the knower is becoming knower, we try to trace. When we try to trace that, that was found to be the Hridaya Akasha Sarva Vyavaka Chit Swarupa Atma only. The moment that was discovered, that is found to be that great, grand, glorious, unconditional, unsullied, uncontaminated, pure bliss. Therefore, Parame Vyoman Pratishtita is the second line of this mantra, main part of the second shloka. Saisha Bhargavi Varni Vidya understood. Parame Vyoman Pratishtita. Parisamapta. So by taking us to that the Hridaya Akasha, this Paravidya or Brahmavidya or Atmavidya, its work is over. We are established in that. What is said as Parame Vyoman by Bhagavan Adi Shankara is Hridaya Akasha Guhayam Parame Anande Advaite Pratishtita Parisamapta Annamayad Atmana Adi Pravruta. So the Brahma Vidya concluded there. Our knowing Brahma Vidya includes there. Our doing sadhana to reach to the Brahman concludes there. And there we experience ourselves as Brahman. That's the meaning of Pratishtita means Parisamapta. So the road ended there. My car took me, went and stopped there. And I seated in the car reached that point. So the road is the Brahma Vidya. Ended there. Parame Vyoman. The car reached there. The meditation which I was doing has taken me there. So I reached there. Means I have experienced that to be me. To be me. So what is that? Hridaya Akasha Guhayam. By heart this point. Hridaya Akasha Guhayam Parame. Hridaya Akasha Guha. There, that is a Parame means supreme. Beyond that, subtler than that, there is nothing. And what is that? Anande. And what is the Ananda there? Advaita itself is Ananda. Means I alone am there as a Chit Sarupa Ekameva Dvayam. Fully there in that Hridaya Akash. तो हृदय आकाश गुहा में पूर्ण रूप से व्याप्त शुद्ध चैतन्य अद्वय मैं हूं एकमेव अद्वय. That experience is called Ananda. Having gained our experience is to be that. From there, when anywhere, everywhere, again looked back, only that Advayam हृदय आकाश अंतर्गत जो आनंद हमने पाया, that alone is seen. Actually, when we go there, then that will be experienced. On that Chaitanya, Ekameva Advaya, Satsvarupa, Ananda Swarupa, Brahman only, variety of the upadhis are projected. Then after focusing the drishti on the upadhis, no? As if so many individualities are there, that is accepted, then each individual from the other is differentiated. This is called as entire samsara. One infinite akasha. 20 parts are made. Depending on each part's size, each part is said to be having that shaped space inside it. Pot can be small or big or thinner and tall, कुछ भी हो सकता है ना. Now after that way, in the space only, through the medium of the pots, having projected so many spaces, then calling each space to be based upon the pot in which it is there, thereafter differentiating between this pot and that pot. So, in the infinite blissful self only, let us say this pot set named me is projected. You pot named projected. The other one projected. Then, depending on the upadhis of the Panchakoshas, that Paramatma is considered by me as this Panchakosha set, by you as your set, by other as other set. Or I only consider this is me, that is you. That is. Thereafter, having seen through that, the differentiation is happening. I am different from you, you are different from the other person is different from me. Whereas, in and through every nook and corner of every personality layer of that person, you and me, what is there is the Parabrahma only. On him, projected the world and differences are created in the projection, differentiations are made and lost in the differentiations. All that is moha, all that is maya, all that is mana. For realization, it is not required. For vyavahara, it may be required. But if we are not careful in vyavahara, then the differentiation is accepted as real. Then we start suffering. So, parame vyoman pratishtita, advaite pratishtita parisamapta, annamayad atmanah adhipravratta. So the Brahma Vidya is said to have been gained by us if we have discovered the Brahman in the Hridaya Akasha to be Satswarupa, Chitswarupa, Ananda Swarupa and Advaita and permeating entire Hridaya Akasha. That is me. Final main thing is that is me. Not I am with these upadhis living as now as a differentiated, isolated, single individual or jiva. Now the next mantra was Yah evam anya ahapi tapasa eva sadhanena anena eva kramena anupravishya. Whoever he may be, he who, she who, other than this Bhrugu, anyone, through the tapasa eva sadhanena, through the samasya of sadhana of bhyantakarana samadhanam, then tapasya of knowing the Brahma Swarupa Lakshanams as they are given or the Tatastha Lakshanam, then with the sadhana process of trying to match this Brahma Swarupa Lakshanas with the said upadhis. Gross to begin with, and slowly, because they are matching, slowly going inside and going to the Hridaya Akasha. And there sees the matching of the Brahma Lakshanas there and discovers that to be Brahman and that I am. Whoever he may be, other person, he will also be liberated. Not that this Vidya is only for the Bhrugu, but whoever does it. Tapasa eva sadhanena anena eva kramena. Only by tapas sadhana and only in this krama. Be specific here. Tapasa sadhana is told. Matching and not matching, going inside. Anena kramena means starting with Annamaya, going inside to discover the Brahman as Pranamaya, but that also is coming, going in Jada, that is not Brahman, going into Manomaya, then Vijnanamaya, then bypassing Anandamaya in the Vijnanamaya Guha, the one who is there seeing the Jnata. From that Jnata is Jnata because of the Gneya Vastus. When that is dropped, the pure Jnapti Swarupa, all permeating in the cave of the heart. We discover the Ekamevadya Brahma, that is called as Ananda Brahma, and that are we. That is me. Whoever tries, he will reach it. Pratitishthati. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. So, yaha evam anyah abhi tapasa eva sadhanena anena eva karmena anupravishya anandam brahma veda. Sah evam vidya pradishtanat pratitishthati. Because he has reached to that pratishtita ananda brahma in the hridaya akasha, anande parame brahmani pratitishthati. He will also establish himself in that. Brahma eva bhavati ityartha. He himself becomes the Brahman. ऐसा बोलो तो ही हमको एक्सेप्ट होगा, इसलिए फाइनली शंकर वंशज तुम्हारे लिए मैं बता देता हूँ ब्रह्म एवं भवति. That is the meaning of Brahma Vidapnoti Param in the beginning. And in that Hridaya Akasha only the sense of otherness, when it comes, that is called as the Chitta. In that Chitta, sense of otherness, the two things will be born, Aham and Idam. In that Idam, there will be Manabuddhi, Manabuddhi. And that the Aham is Ahankar. And from Manabuddhi only, through the Indriyas and Sharira, the whole world is produced or projected. We are identifying with that, we are suffering. Limitations. How much you have to contemplate on these thoughts too. First of all, clearly understand, then actually on the seat of Dhyanam, we are going in our identity from the grosser to the subtler and subtler. And everywhere, whatever we see as Atma is later on found to be an Atma. But in the Hridaya Akasha, when we discover that Sat Swarupa, Chit Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa Brahma, there it is not taken as Anatma, it is experienced as I. There ends everybody's journey. And remember, having discovered that, look back, all our Panchakoshas, the others Panchakoshas, the total Samashti Panchakosha, every one of them are nothing but either expression of that Lord you call it as, or projection of the Lord you call it as, or nothing other than Lord Himself, the Self. Everything experienced as the Self. Like every part of the body, I experience as myself. Immanently, transcendentally, not even a single part of the body belongs to me. I am the conscious self. In the same way, the entire Sthula Jagat, in and through, is permeated by that one Brahma Tattva. But transcendentally, he is such Brahma Tattva in whom there are no gross, subtle, causal, individual, total worlds at all. Tasmin Drishtya Paravare, knowing the Para, the transcendental, Avara, the immanent. This is the correct experience. There is no confusion, ambiguity at all. I am Brahman, like Puja Gurudev today, is his Aradhana day. So he in himself, one with Brahman, Anubhuti. From that Anubhuti, step down, the whole universe is seen. In the scheme of the universe, there is an Ishvara, there are other beings, there am I also, I am. Then I, with my equipments, I am an individual. And as an individual, I have my duties towards the fellow beings and also to the whole world. While doing all of that, my essential nature, that I am Brahman, is never ever forgot. Is it not? Like a doctor, when he talks in general to the friends, he doesn't forget that he is a doctor. He remembers. So to every professional or whatever the identity someone has got, he never forgets it. Like mother as a mother never forgets. वो चलता ही रहता है पीछे background में. Outside she will talk, she will do various things. In the same way, Gurudev like Mahatmas, they are in the Brahmanubhuti inside, outside they play the Leela as required. No doubt at all. Okay. Now, drushtam cha phalam tasya uchyate. Third mantra talked about for the Brahmagnani. What is the drushta phalam? So, what is drushta phalam? Annavanannado bhavati mahan bhavati prajaya pashavir brahmavarchasena mahan kirtya iti shashtonuvakaha. So, annavan bhavati means what? Prabhutam annam asya vidyate iti annavan. Prabhutam annam. Anna means all consumable goods for the maintenance of all five koshas. After realization, when they have to be used for the divine work, whatever the anna required, stula anna, and then anna for all other sense organs, anna for mana buddhi, all of that will be there within. Prabhutam annavan bhavati iti. Prabhutam annam asya vidyate iti annavan. Satta matreni tu sarvo hi annavan iti vidyayaha visheshaha na syat. Evam, in this way. So, everybody has got annam only when he is surviving. If I don't explain as the Prabhutam annavan bhavati, then there is no separation difference between the Ajnani and Jnani. Therefore, we have to add the word Prabhutam annavan bhavati. Infinite or endless or continuous variety of all the foods will be to him. That Brahmajnani. There is nothing he doesn't get. Yesterday we explained all that. Annavan bhavati. This is only a bonus. The main thing is Brahmanubhuti only. And why this is said by Shruti Mata? Because the Bhrugu or after realizing when we see great saints with their sankalp only, so much of anna they are able to produce and all. One saint Kabir Dosa Sal Belek did sankalp and went. Even now, hundreds and thousands of places, lakhs and lakhs of people are having anna on his name. That is the Annavan Bhavati. Phala Shruti we are saying, Drushta Phala we are saying. The Yoga Kshema Vaha में हम उसका अर्थ इधर लगा सकते हैं. So Prabhutam annam all consumable goods asya vidyate iti annavan. हो गया. Then second annadaha bhavati. Annada means what? Annam atti iti annadaha. Deepta agnihi bhavati ityartha. Without compromising the atmanubhuti, okay, he will enjoy that anna also and he gets it digested also. Deepta agni bhavati. है कि नहीं? अग्नि प्रॉपर दीप्त नहीं है तो खाया हुआ चीज हजम नहीं होता. And when it हजम हो जाता है, then only we are ready for the next meal to enjoy. 2-3 दिन ठीक हजम नहीं हुआ तो then all 3 days we skip all the wonderful food which others are eating. This problem will not be there to this jnani. So as the grass, annam, real food, he gets digested with a good digestion system. Through all other faculties also, whatever the annam he is atti or consuming, even them also he digests. What is the meaning of the indigested food and undigested food? The undigested food is that which creates all gases, and that food which is supposed to support the body itself becomes a trouble for the body when it is undigested. When it is digested, the same food becomes every part of the body and helps us. In the same way, through all other faculties, whatever the anna is taken, all that anna, if it is undigested, then that creates samsara through the kleshas of ragadvesha. Digested means what? He is consuming all the things, but they are not creating any samsara. In fact, they are helping him in serving the world only. other aspects other than the food. Food to gross thing understood ki he will digest the food nicely. But the other thing is what when he is watching with the eyes the world, listening with the ears some sounds, looking at the people, he he will become another means he digests all those visions means those experiences doesn't deter him in from doesn't disturb him from his atmanubhuti. And like you and I, when we see the world, immediately the raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, irsha, asuya, all of them are born. What is the meaning of it? Meaning of it is when we have consumed the world, we have not digested it. Therefore, it precipitated as an acidity. Therefore, we have suffering. So, to the perception of the world, when it is projected by the entire our Agadesha, that is called as the acidity. And when we have acidity gas trouble, you can't stand or sit at any place nor even can sleep. That is what is happening to us. But the great Jnani, Annadaha Bhavati, means what? He consumes everything. Why? Because he knows everything is Brahman. Once everything is known as Brahman, then the Abrahma relativity, like that of seeing the world with Raga Dvesha Drushti, will not be there to him. That's the meaning of Annadaha with respect to other consumable goods other than Anna, other experiences other than Anna, other perceptions. So somebody humiliates him, insults him, praises him, respects him. All of that he digests. What I meaning of Annadaha digesting? He will not overact or react. He does Svikruti of everything as it is. Either saying that nothing is happening because nothing is real, Brahman alone is real, or Parabrahma alone is expressing like that. In both cases, he will not become person of indigestion, but he digested. Like the child स्कूल में गया बट फेल हो रहा है इंडाइजेशन, कॉलेज में गया फेल हो रहा है इंडाइजेशन, नौकरी ठीक नहीं लग रहा इंडाइजेशन, नौकरी लगा ठीक काम नहीं कर रहा इंडाइजेशन, शादी कर ली लड़ाई हो रहा है पति पत्नियों का इंडाइजेशन, अन्न आधा नहीं हुआ हो because of ignorance. But this has become a jnani. Therefore, another means everything will, none of the experiences of him, even though through the upadhi experience the world, they won't create any samsara to him. There's a subtle meaning of annada bhavati. We are seeing the drishtaphala. First, annavan bhavati, then annada bhavati. Third one, mahan bhavati. He becomes very, very great in the world, famous through these four things. Prajaya, Pashabihi, Brahmavarchasena and Kirtiya. Prajaya Mahan Bhavat. Okay? Particular explanation of this is what? He will have his own Santana if he is in the Grahastha Ashrama. He will have lot of Shishyas if he is in the spiritual field. Santatya Mahan Bhavat. Santatya. Prajaya Mahan Bhavat. Particular. Generally means what? Prajaya Mahan Bhavat means there will be very few people who are little bit negative and biased. Other than them, everyone follows him. Everyone loves him. That's the meaning of Prajaya Mahan Bhavati. For all of them, he becomes famous. But some people too much biased. Is it not? वो उनका कारण है. Okay, example to understand Mahan Bhavati Praja is Lord Krishna, even Lord Rama. See, wherever they went, Prajaya Mahan Bhavati, all Praja were loving him, respecting him, wanting to have his darshan, etc. Now, some people are there even for Krishna to fight or hate. Just Shishupala, the Dantavaktaras, the Jarasandhas, Kamsa, that is their mistake. It is their impurity, their selfishness, their ego, arrogance that they have not respected Lord Krishna. It is their mistake. For their own selfishness, they did not respect. But heart in heart, all of them know that He is God. This is the meaning of Prajaya Mahan Bhavat. Like present, कोई भी example हो the government में है, Prime Minister. Generally, because of his nature or his selflessness, Desha Bhakti, everybody loves him. Even the opposition wale. But then they want power. They want to enjoy the kursi. They want to become named and famous. है ना, वो ईगो जी उतना ज़्यादा होता है ना, वो लोग पॉलिटिक्स में जाते हैं, जिनको बहुत ईगो होता है, हमको फेमस होना है, हमको ये करना है, वो करना है, सबसे आगे बढ़ना है, दे बिकम पॉलिटिशियंस. So few of them may be not liking for their selfishnesses and other things. Mm. But that is Prajaya Mahanbhav. Of course, from the महात्माओं के दृष्टि से उनको और भी बहुत आगे बढ़ना है, साधना के दृष्टि से. Even सेवा वाइज it is not ultimate. है ना, much more better schemes can be planned for the development of nation. They're all different things. But then Prajaya Mahan Bhavati example I gave. Prajaya Mahan Bhavati. Okay. The two ways of Mahan Bhavati in the Praja is from the worldly standpoint and from spiritual standpoint. Okay. Spiritual standpoint becoming Mahan is like a Mahatma, Yogi, Guru, everybody. But in the worldly becoming Mahan is in different reasons and different ways. Like you see the cinema actors, lakhs and lakhs of followers, लाखों. तो हमको दो चार भी नहीं होते, बट दे हैव लैक्स ऑफ फॉलोअर्स. करोड़ों में है किसी को क्रिकेट प्लेयर्स वगैरह में, पीपल फॉलो. दैट इज महान भवती प्रजया. रिमेंबर दिस हैज नथिंग टू डू विद ब्रह्म विद्या, बट द वन हु हैज एफर्ट पुट एफर्ट एंड डिस्कवर्ड ब्रह्मन, उसको एक बोनस के रूप में दे रहे हैं. दैट ही मे यूज इट, ही मे नॉट यूज इट, ही मे से आई डोंट वांट, because other than Brahman everything is Maya, I don't want it, he can reject. So Prajaya Mahan Bhavati we have explained. Then Pashubhihi Mahan Bhavati. With all the wealth he becomes Mahan. There's nothing he is lacking as a resource. Most beautiful. And the last one, Kirtya Mahan Bhavati. His name and fame is everywhere. Kirti. And Kirti, which type of Kirti? He said, Mahan Bhavati Kirtya Khyatya Shubha Prachara Nimittaya. Not the Ashubha Prachara. Even people negative also have the name and fame, but not that one. Shubha Prachara Nimittaya Kirtya Api Mahan Bhavati. So the Brahmagnani, Annavan, Annadaha, Prajaya Mahan, Pashuvi Mahan, Kirtya Mahan. Brahmavarchasena. Third one. What is Brahmavarchasena? Shamadama Jnanadi Nimittena Tejasa. The special tejas which you see in the beings who have controlled the mind, Shama, controlled the senses, the Dhamma, thoroughly understood the meditation, sadhana, adhyatmic jnanam of Shastras, and is meditating on that. उनका कीर्ति अलग ही होती है, उनका ब्रह्म वर्चस्व अलग ही होता है. So Annavan Bhavati, lot of food. Annada Bhavati, he can digest all of them. Prajaya Mahan Bhavati, so many people are there to follow him. Pashubhi Mahan Bhavati, all the wealth is at his disposal. Brahma Varchasena is all the Shama Dhamma, Jnana Adi Nimitta se jo Varchas hota hai, that special tejas that will be his. Yes, and Mahan Kirtya, infinite will be his Kirti, and not the Apakirti negative, the positive Kirti. What is Shubha Prachar Nimittaya Kirtya Bhavati. In this way, was the Shishta Anuvaka being very interesting, important. We have spent 2 or 3 days to see that. Having done it, now comes the seventh Anuvaka. 7, 8, 9 are the Anna Brahma Upasana, or how we have to deal with The outer Annadi Vishayas is specially mentioned for everyone, mainly for the Grahasthas. गृहस्थों के लिए ये नियम ज्यादा लागू है. Let us chant the seventh Anuvakam and see the very beautiful explanation in the Bhashya, every word. Start. Seventh one. Om Annam Nanindyat Tadvratam Prano va Annam Shariramannadam Prane Shariram Pratishtitam Sharire Prana Pratishthita प्रतिष्ठितः तदेतदन्नमन्ये प्रतिष्ठितं स य एतदन्नमन्ये प्रतिष्ठितं वेद प्रतितिष्ठति अन्नवानन्नादो भवति महान् भवति प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसेन महान् कीर्त्या. एक और बार पढ़ो. अन्नम न निन्द्यात तद्व्रतम प्राणो वा अन्नम शरीरमन्नादम प्राणे शरीरम प्रतिष्ठितम शरीरे प्राण प्रतिष्ठिताः. शरीरे प्राण प्रतिष्ठितः तदेतदन्नमन्ये प्रतिष्ठितं स य एतदन्नमन्ये प्रतिष्ठितं वेद प्रतितिष्ठति अन्नवानन्नादो भवति महान् भवति प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसेन महान् कीर्त्या. Very good, detailed, elaborate sloka. We'll see in 2 minutes the main meaning. Through Bhashya, we'll study more deeply. Okay? Ki annam na nindyat. Never ever do the hating, disliking, insulting, humiliating the food. Annam na nindyat. Bhashyakara will tell why. Tat vratam, that should be taken as vratam. See, the cyclic way of sadhana kya hai? We loved the world. We got attached to the world. We got lost in the world. Then, to know the Paramatma, to come out of the world, we started developing the Pratipaksha Bhavana with the world. Is it not? Then only we could withdraw from it and discover the self. But having discovered the self, you have to be in the same world. Now, if you continue that earlier dosha, drushti and Pratipaksha Bhavana toward the world, then you won't be happily living in the world. Then should we see in the world then the earlier way of sukha bhoga and then get again lost in raga dvesha? वो भी नहीं चलेगा फिर. What is left then? In the same world, which was problem to us first, now has become solution. We have to see Brahman in that. While seeing the Brahman, don't do the ninda of it. So that everything is Brahman, that is experienced. For that purpose, this is said. So, I am seeing the Annam, I got infatuated or attached to the Annam, then I am lost in it, I have forgotten my Brahma Swarupa. Now, to discover my Brahma Swarupa, to detach from that Anna where I am lost, I am taught to do the Pratipaksha Bhavana dosha drushti of it. With that, I came out of it and I discovered Brahman. Then again, I have to go back into the same old world, no? Then, if we have the dosha drushti Pratipaksha Bhavana still there, then we can't be comfortable with the world. And it's not correct also because the whole world is nothing but the expression of same Paramatma. Therefore, no more any ninda to be done. We only have to love the world. Here, Anna is a symbol for every consumable good or any object which is seen as an object other than us. So, the whole objective world also nothing but the same Brahman which I discovered as myself subjectively. to convey that these are the first liners in every of these three anuvakas. In Mesipalala, Annam na Nindya. Don't ever do the Ninda of the Annam because it is Brahman only available there for our consumption and maintenance of body with which we can do sadhana. Vyavahar may be Annam na Nindyat. Even if you are non-spiritual, we should not insult or censure the food. Because Annam is Parabrahma Swarupa. Annam Nanindya. Then what was the continuation? Tad Vratam. Keep that as a Vrata. Whenever we want to achieve something, for that whatever is to be done, that has to be done as Vrata and Anushthanam. Then only we will be continuously doing till the success comes. So to till the body falls. That not doing the Ninda of the Annam is a Vratam. Come what way. If you don't like the food, leave it, but don't do निंदा of it. किसी के घर गए भोजन कोई आइटम आपको अच्छा नहीं लगा, immediately don't tell on their face this useless food you made and all. निंदा मत करो भोजन का, नमस्कार करो. Because of the food only we are alive, and it is a annam because of which taking it as a palabdhi dwara we could reach Paramatma. Respect it. So what are the two lines? Annam na nindyat tad vratam. अन्न का निंदा मत करो, इसको व्रत के रूप में पालन करो. Okay. Then in the continuation he says the pairs are given from here in the next three anuvakas. The pairs are two. Which are the pairs are two? Which was said in the earlier anuvaka. Annam and Annad. Experiencer, experienced. Very peculiar way, very intelligent way it is said here. Annam nanindyat tadvratam. Then Pruthiviva annam, Natatam pranava annam. The pranas which are there in us, they are the annam. And where is the annam is there, the anna adana, annadaha, eater of the anna also must be there. So what is the eater of this annam called as pranam? Shariram annadaha. We'll discuss it when we study the Bhashyam. So when the prana becomes the consumable good anna, Shariram becomes the annadaha. The eater and eatable. Experiencer and experienced. Bhokta and bhogyam. So, pranaha annam. Shariram annadam. So the prana is the food eaten, sharira is the eater. Therefore, prane shariram pratishtitam. In the prana, sharira is pratishtita. We will explain everything. Sharire prana pratishtitaha. Again, in the sharira, the prana also pratishtita. Okay. Then he says, tad etad annam anne pratishtitam. So the food established in the food only. Saya etad annam anne pratishtitam veda pratitishthati. Whoever knows this way, the anna, the relation, he only gets established in the knowledge. Not only that, he will have also Lokika Phala, as said earlier, continuation. In all the three anuvakas, that will be repeatedly told. What is it? Ki, Sai etad annam anne pratishthidam veda pratishtati, annavan annado bhavati, mahan bhavati, prajaya pashubir, brahmavarchasena, mahan kirtya. First thing is very clearly understood. Annam na निंद्यात तद्व्रतम. इसमें कोई एक्सप्लेनेशन करने की जरूरत है. अन्न के निंदा मत करो. कहीं भी जाओ वो अन्न अच्छा नहीं है वगैरह. डोंट फेस से ऑन द फेस. यू डोंट लाइक इट, डोंट टेक इट. पर अन्न का कभी बुरा खाना है ये है वो करके निंदा मत करना. Any of the consumable goods, they don't suit you, you don't take it. It is for others. Let them take. You need not have comment of doing the ninda. Now, this is has a lot of things to do with what we are recently studying in the Yoga Darshanam. But if I introduce or touch the topic, it goes on pulling, pulling. Therefore, I'm afraid. Just like praising the annam is wrong because we get attached to it. So too, doing ninda of the annam also is wrong, which creates the bitterness in our mind, the desh. तो अन्नम के प्रति न राग होना है न द्वेष होना है, फिर क्या होना है? कृतज्ञता और प्रेम होना है और एक दृष्टि होनी है कि दैट अन्नम इज ब्रह्म स्वरूपम. प्रेज करोगे तो यू गेट अटैच्ड, इंसल्ट करोगे, इंश्योर करोगे अन्न का, इट्स अ पाप. Purpose is what? We have to see the Brahman everywhere. To see Brahman everywhere, you cannot have the raga and dvesha. Therefore, यहाँ न निंदा करो, in brackets न स्तुति करो. Stuti means on its taste, etc., which create the bhoga. The other stuti of the annam is required. हे अन्नम ब्रह्म, आपके कारण ही मेरा शरीर चल रहा है, आपके कारण ही मेरा साधना हो रहा है. This stuti is okay. But the other stuti is that food is so tasty, so good, wonderful, wonderful, because of which we get attached to the anna. Praising someone to develop respect and reverence is different from praising someone to get attached. You praise someone for what he is, the great qualities. We pray to someone for attachment for what we get from that person. So, na praise karo, na ninda karo. Ninda in the earlier time, we are told to do to get our attachments removed so that we can calm and quiet way meditate on the self. For that, through Pratipaksha Bhavana, that sadhana related ninda is done. What is the sadhana related ninda? When I am involving in the anna so much, that is occupying my mind, I am not able to meditate. Therefore, I am keeping away the anna. That type of ninda done, not hating, etc. So, now also, don't do the ninda, annika, don't do the stuti of anna. Then only all anna will be around us, yet we don't get attached or hating them. Then only that person's mind can see the reality that is there in that anna in front, which is nothing other than Paramatma or Brahman. Annam na nindyat tadvratam. Hmm. Hmm. First point is that. The second one is what? Pera. I'm just giving introduction. We have not studied it through Bhashyam. कल का दिन पूरा इस सिक्स सेवंथ अनुवाक के भाष्य में जाएगा. Same are in the 8th and 9th. Therefore, it is very easy for us if we understand the first one. So, annam na nindya tadvratam to ho gaya easily. Same way next one also. Annam na parichakshita tadvratam, annam bahukurvita tadvratam. In the next two anuvakas also, that we only said to deal with annam. The second portion क्या है? What is said here? Kim prithvi va annam, prano va annam, shariram annadam. A pair is established here for upasana's sake. Our great Taittiriya Upanishad starts with upasana. Toward the end also it guides us in upasana, which is very essential. In the नकंचन वसव प्रत्याशिक्षित आएगा तब हम देखेंगे उसको. So प्राण अन्न है, शरीर अन्नाद है. You understand? Then the reverse भी correct है कि शरीर अन्न है, प्राण अन्नाद है. Then what is the conclusion of the sentence? कि there is someone other than this anna and prana as support of them Because of whose presence these two are there, and they are so mutually dependent on each other. At one time, what becomes Anna and the other another, at other time, the another becomes Anna becomes Anna. Little crucial, typical, subtle shloka it is. We will explain it. So therefore, the next two Anuvakas also will be given the sets of Anna and Annada. Anna means experienced world. Annada is experiencer. So our goal is to be established always in the substratum on whom both Anna, Annada, experiencer and experienced are projected. For the sake of that upasana, so this is said. प्राण अन्न है शरीर अन्नाद है इन अनदर रिवर्स में देखो तो शरीर अन्न है प्राण अन्नाद हाउ टुमारो विल सी इन द भाष्य सो दिस इज द सेकंड पोर्शन ऑफ दिस सेवंथ अनुवाक फर्स्ट पोर्शन इज एन इंस्ट्रक्शन अन्नम न निंद्या तन्वरतम सेकंड पोर्शन इज उपासना प्राण ही अन्न है शरीर अन्नाद है शरीर ही अन्न है प्राण अन्नाद है when you do this one you transcend both of them and you reach to the substratum of both of them. Again, like earlier shloka, when we reach to the substratum, then we are blessed with plenty. That plenty is Annavan Annadovati Mahan Bhavati Prajaya. It will be repeated in the next three Anuvakas also. So here the Upasana Prakriya is being little told. Ninda mat karo anna ka. Then Pranava Annam Sharira Annadam. प्राण अन्न है शरीर अन्नाद है ओके शरीर भी अन्न है प्राण अन्नाद है लेट अस डिस्कस इट नॉट टुडे थोड़ा कल के दिन हम करेंगे कल के लिए स्पेयर रखेंगे हियर वी स्टार्ट टुडे स्टॉप ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः ये एक देख लिया ना द नेक्स्ट टू विल बी इजियर बिकॉज इट इज रिपीटेड विथ सम अदर पेयर ऑफ dependent and dependent things for our upasana. What is that upasana? What is the jnana bhaga in that? Everything will be explained tomorrow. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Namaha Om Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Just chant the Chinmayashtakam. Om Omkara Sonamakarandara Sampibantam Adhyatma Bhrangamavani Bhagya Shrungam Ananda Purnamatima Pratima Prabhavam Shri Chidmayam Guruvaram Hrudi Bhavayami Unmiladam Bujadalayatamukthanetram Uttapta Nirmala सुवर्ण समान गात्रम उन्निद्र भक्त जनमानस राजहंसं श्री चिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि आयामरम्य भुजदण्ड गभीर रूपं मायान्धकार विनिवारण भद्रदीपं मुद्रादरिद्र करुणावरुणादिवासं श्री चिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि धावल्यमञ्जुलमृदुस्मितकान्तिपूरं विस्मरिताखिलपदानतदुःखभारम् आताम्रशोभनपरिच्छदसंवृताङ्गं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि विज्ञानसारवचनामृतजह्नुकन्या निःशेषधौतभवकिल्बिषमुन्नतांसं श्रीखण्डमण्डितमनोज्ञविशालभालं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि। सान्दीपनीतिभुवन प्रथितं प्रशान्तम् अध्यासितं परममङ्गलमालयाग्र्यं श्रीमत्तपोवनतपोधनुशिष्यवर्यं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि। कल्याणशीतलकटाक्षनिरीक्षणेन तापत्रयप्रशमनैकपरं सुधीरं प्रज्ञानवारिधितरङ्गविहारलोलं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि। नानापुराणनिगमागमतत्त्वविज्ञं साक्षात्कृतप्रणवसारमुदारभावं संसारघोरतरकाननदाववह्निं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि। श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि. Be in the thought and prayer of Gurudev today, whole day, as much as possible. Thank you. We come back in 2 minutes for our little study of Yoga Darshanam. Amma.